suicide is the second leading cause of death of teens and kids as young as 10 years old. If you see a kid in despair, don't be afraid to be involved. Call 1-800-273-TALK. There's always someone to listen.
Fuego fans, good evening and welcome back. Thank you for joining us here in downtown Fresno's beautiful Chachansey Park, home of your Fresno Fuego. Tonight we kick off a critical 2017 PDL matchup featuring the visiting Ventura County Fusion and your Fresno Fuego. Tonight's match is presented by our friends at Little Caesars. Thank you, Little Caesars, for your many years of support, helping grow the sport of soccer in our Central Valley. Little Caesars hot, now ready pepperoni pizza for only $5. Come in all day, every day. It's hot and fresh out of the oven, ready when you are. Palm and McKinley, Jensen and Highway 99. Now serving the deep, deep dish, $8 pizza. Pizza, pizza. We're passionate about soccer. We encourage teamwork. Bimbo thanks to your presence, supporting the Fresno Fuego team. Enjoy our delicious products that are always baked with love. Bimbo. Soccer fans, remember to grab your favorite El Mexicano cheese at your nearest grocery store to add to any of your recipes. Also, don't forget the best tasting El Mexicano drinkable yogurt or smoothie for your convenient breakfast on the go. El Mexicano. For the most updated information on Fresno County events and attractions, be sure to visit playfresno.org and see what's happening in Fresno County. Featured events calendar. Looking for somewhere to eat after a game? Looking for a way to fill tomorrow with fun? Find everything from places to stay, dine, shop, and of course, play. We have it all at playfresno.org. For all soccer players, from professional athletes to weekend warriors, Physio Motion Physical Therapy is here to help you get well and stay well. Visit us at physiomotion.com. Tecate con Carta, the official beer of the Fresno Fuego. $2 tall can, still halftime. Thirsty Thursday. Little Caesars, $5 hot and ready pepperoni pizza. Once again, come in all day, every day. It's hot and fresh out of the oven, ready when you are. Palm McKinley, Jensen and Highway 99. Now serving the deep, deep dish, $8 pizza. Pizza, pizza. PG&E is proud to be the sponsor of Fresno Fuego. PG&E is on a mission to help its customers manage their energy use and lower their bill, one family at a time. To see a Fresno family's experience, check out EnergyHouseCalls.com. Together, we're building a better California. PG&E. Pro Soccer, the official supplier of your Fuego uniforms. Visit Pro Soccer for any of your soccer needs. Pro Soccer, located at the corner of Vernon and Woodland. Showing up big for your team means you have to have the hunger to win. The same kind of hunger is needed to take on the jumbo flavor of the Jumbo Jack. So bring your hunger and your stretchy pants and get ready for a Jumbo-licious burger. Jack in the Box.
Ahora con Metro PCS te llevas México Unlimited gratis de por vida. Si escuchaste bien, gratis de por vida. Cuando agregas una línea de uno de nuestros planes selectos, puedes estar siempre en contacto con tus seres queridos aquí y en México porque tu plan funciona igual en los dos países. Metro PCS. El que sabe, sabe.
Follow at USL PDL on Twitter to become a PDL League Insider. Join club conversations and track notable alumni through their pro careers. Clovis Junior Soccer League, CJSL, is home to 30-plus Clovis-based elementary schools. Clovis Crossfire, FC Clovis, and Top Soccer. This is Central Valley's largest soccer organization, offering premier development programs for both the recreational and competitive levels, as well as a program for players with special needs. Since 1973, the CJSL and its one family vision and philosophy is the origin of the success of its players.
Support for this program is provided in part by Marquez Brothers El Mexicano brand, Bimbo, Toyota, and Little Caesars.
It's time for PDL Soccer at Chancey Park. The Fresno Fuego hosts the Ventura County Fusion on a gorgeous Thursday evening. Hi everyone, I'm Adrian Lovino alongside Jeremy Schultz. Now this is the second meeting between both clubs, with the Fuego coming away victorious 4-2 in the first matchup. Jeremy, what do the Fuego have to do today to repeat that success?
Yeah, the last game we got out to an early lead, and really Ventura kind of chipped away at that lead, and we gave them a little bit of hope, and they got back in it. So, from the onset, the boys have to be focused, and they have to come out strong. They have to really set the tone. They have to keep possession of the ball and play with a purpose. And I think if they do that, then the standard will be set. Ventura's record right now isn't where it is accustomed to being this time of the year. They're 1-6-1, and so that's something that they're not familiar with. And so we hope that the Fuego boys can come out, kind of set the tone early, break their spirit, and go from there.
Now you got to look at us now. We're matching tonight. So hey, there we go. You look good. We play good.
I got the memo.
Now this past Saturday, the Fuego lost to Southern California Surf 2-1. Numerous chances for Fresno. How huge is that, just as a momentum dropper right there?
Yeah, the boys' mindset, they had a few good training sessions between that match and tonight, and really had to kind of reset the button. Sometimes those tough losses are good for the coach to be able to make some points and really set the game plan for a match like tonight. So, it's unfortunate we didn't get a result last Saturday against the Surf. It really put them in a position where they're 5-2, we're 4-2. So tonight's match is really critical for us to move back up the table, put us in a position to have a postseason berth, because only the top two get through from our division, and see what happens. Ultimately the guys are confident. We know we can play. There's a few new faces in the 18-man roster tonight, which will be exciting to see some new guys, and really just they got to get out and compete.
You mentioned the standings. Fuego are in fourth place right now with 12 points. San Francisco City is above them with 13. The Surf, who they just lost to on Saturday, is at 15 in second place, and everyone's chasing Golden State Force. They're in first place with 22.
Yeah, Golden State has certainly set the tone. They're 7-0-1, and they have 8 games played. We have 6. So all the teams ahead of us have games in hand. The San Francisco City's got 8 games, so there's 2 games there that they have in hand, and then the SoCal Surf they're 5-2, so they have 1 game in hand. So at the end of the day, we're not in a bad position. The boys got to fight to get results tonight and prepare, because we go on the road on Sunday to play a Burlingame team that's another dangerous team. You look at Ventura, you look at Burlingame, they're in a place in the standings they're not familiar with. I mean, normally these are teams that don't miss postseason play. They're quality franchises that put teams together that win games. And so those guys are going to be hungry to prove themselves and come out and kind of solidify their season. They have to play for something. They're in a position where, playoffs are going to be a tough haul for them to get into. But at the end of the day, we're at about the midpoint of the season, and they're going to be fighting to play for pride and really the badge that they put over their heart.
You mentioned how interesting these standings are with Ventura County Fusion and Burlingame towards the bottom. And I mean, Ventura County Fusion is a former champion. Yeah,
they're the 2009 PDL champions, and so I was making some notes before the broadcast, and I don't believe that Ventura's ever not been in postseason since their inception into this league. So, Rambir Shergill, their GM down there, the owner, does a wonderful job of recruiting talent. He takes care of his players. Guys want to go and play for the club. It's a prideful 805 zip code that everybody is very excited when Ventura steps onto the field, and so it's an interesting place for them mentally. But I expect tonight, there's no question that this team is better than what their record states right now.
You mentioned Burlingame, they're facing on Saturday first for the Fuego. Against, they'll play on June 17th, and then Ventura County Fusion play them Sunday, June 18th on Father's Day right there. So back-to-back for Burlingame.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we get Burlingame off of a no-day rest, really, which isn't a sporting favor to them. It's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, that's what we all deal with in the PDL. It's a tight, condensed schedule inside of basically 3 months, and we all have those moments of lack of recovery for the players, but that's why our rosters are larger, and we have to manage that the best we can. Guys have to take rest when they can, and we have to count on players and really utilize your depth chart to get results. And it's a tough battle, and it's funny because we play Burlingame 3 times, we play Ventura 3 times, and right now, unfortunately for them, they're near the bottom of the table, but they're quality sides, man. There is no question that Fresno Fuego cannot overlook the next 2 matches that we have in the table.
You mentioned that it's really that Southwest Division feel where anything can happen. I mean, you look at San Francisco City, they can make noise at any time. Orange County is at the bottom, but hey, they still have time to regroup. They're sponsored by LAFC, the new MLS team, so talent's coming in.
Yeah, there's no question. I've said it in other broadcasts that on any given day, anybody in this division can win a game, and that's the danger of actually this division. But at the same time, it helps our guys stay sharp and focused and mentally prepared, no matter what records are in front of them, that they have to come out and compete, and they have to earn those 3 points.
See the fans out there, Fire Squad barely getting shade coming their way, still in the sun, but fans got today for City and Club wristbands. That's what today's promotion was.
We did, courtesy of Little Caesars. Little Caesars is a longtime partner. Donna Boyd Enterprises has been with the Fuego for a number of years, going actually on 11 years with the Fresno Fuego. And tonight we did a for City and Club Little Caesars wristband giveaway. So something fun for the fans. The little kids love it, and we're fortunate to have such quality partners with our organization.
See the subs earlier on the TV screen. Now here comes the starting 11s for both squads. Scorch right there in the background.
Fuego in their all-white kits tonight at home. We're having a little whiteout, I guess.
There you go. They look nice out here.
Yeah, it was the first day of about mid-90s heat. You can see the captain there with little Maxi. That's Gaston Signetti. So Gaston's been with the club since its inception in 2003. He is actually starting this evening. He's wearing the captain's band. It's almost like a little bit of a farewell match for him. He's just been a fixture in the family of the Fresno Fuego. He's been such an ambassador for this city and this club, and I'm just excited to see him get an opportunity to play in front of the hometown fans. His dream was to play in front of his son Maxie, and tonight that dream's coming true for him.
What an awesome moment for him right there. You see his son, if we could pan over to him. And Milton Blanco, that's a little different without him in the captain's armband. But I'm sure he's glad to give that up to his friend right there.
It's total respect, you know, and that's what we try to create amongst our Fuego roster, is the fact that there's a pecking order, really, you know, and there's a lot of respect amongst guys. Our veteran players really umbrella and teach our younger players, and it's part of our philosophy as a club that, you know, this is a U23 league, but it's very important for us to bring in former pros that have been through our system and really teach our younger players how to be professionals, not just on the field, but off the field. And that's what guys like Gaston, it's what guys like Milton Blanco do for our organization. And it's just been a wonderful atmosphere and culture for us to really develop the young players of the Central Valley.
I think every Fuego player that's played here in this jersey, they have that level of respect they have for that crest on the jersey just speaks volumes for the whole organization and what they do and how they carry the team name as they go on.
That's absolutely true. I mean, we talk to the boys, you know, the beginning of each year, and we talk about, this is our 15th season in the PDL, 15th season in this community, and we talk to those players about the fact that you have to carry the torch and you have to take great pride in wearing that badge over your heart, because at the end of the day, there's guys that have, you know, blood, sweat, and tears to put that brand out there in a national level, and it takes great pride, and it's an incredible honor for these players when they put that jersey on and wear that badge over their heart.
Now, we mentioned that here. If you look all over, it says 7:30 kickoff, but we have a little delay due to the Fresno Freezes game. But they got pull out a result right there.
Yeah, the girls won 3-2. They're undefeated. They're 5-0 in the WPSL, and so they're having a heck of a year. It's a good side. It was a nail biter tonight. You know, they got in a situation where the third goal was actually Brittany Quiros was crossing a ball, and it was an own goal that was the game winner. But what an incredible match for them to be 5-0 and move into their Saturday fixture against Sacramento Storm.
So fans, if you want to see them play, 5 o'clock before Fuego games.
5:30.
5:30. Excuse me.
Yep,
there we go.
Yep.
Starting 11's right there, you see, getting ready to throw those soccer balls into the crowd after the national anthem. But first, they're giving a little pre-match celebration to Gaston Signetti on the scoreboard.
Little thank you to that guy. He's put a lot of years of hard work into the jersey, and certainly carries the pride of our community with him when he puts that jersey on. So kudos to our friend Tato. Thank you for all you've done.
Now we pause really quick for the national anthem.
Thank you. Andy Reyes. Fuego fans, make some noise. The players will be kicking out autographed soccer balls into the stands, courtesy of Bingo.
Got some $2 Tecates tonight.
I'm sure we're rowdy up the crowd, right?
Fire Squad loves it.
Now it's time for the starting 11s first for the Fuego. Jeremy, what stands out for you right here tonight?
Yeah, ultimately we talked about it in the beginning. Gaston Signetti is starting for the Fuego tonight, putting on the captain's armband, and really almost a farewell match for him. So I'm excited to see him. He's looked good in training. I mean, the guy is 37 years old and just really keeps himself fit and wants to play until the moment he can't play anymore. You can't not help but recognize Jose Cuevas and Renato Bustamante. Cuevas is second in the league for goals. He has 6 goals and 2 assists. Renato's second in assist with 4 assists. So those guys have been producing for us. We're excited to see what they bring to the table. And the rest of the group has been they've been solid, man. So coming off the bench, Joey Chica is he's our second leading goal scorer with 4 goals, and so we expect to see Joey Chica come in at some point and make a difference as well.
You mentioned there's so many weapons for Coach Washko to pick out for us up.
Oh, there totally is. I mean, our attack is really clicking and things are going well, and our defense has been consistent and in a position where they really have a good chemistry to keep things nice and tight.
Now for the visiting Ventura County Fusions, starting 11s right here. Goalkeeping change from the last matchup. Lalo Delgado steps in between the posts. Their leading goal scorer is Nicholas Corbin, out there on the wing. And Joseph Ammer will come in with 2 goals, but he has 10 shots leading the team this season with that. Jeremy, what do you think they can do to pull a result here on the road?
Yeah, I know. I mean, the last match they were dumping balls into the mixer, and they were able to get on the end of them, and they were very dangerous. So I expect to see them use their physicality and find ways to get around the end line, serve balls in, and really battle in the air. So that's where they were dangerous, and I expect to see that again this match.
We're about ready to go. Here's one less look at us. Matching polos again, we'll mention. They're awesome,
hey, we
right?
look good.
Hey,
we look good.
We
Look at all those sponsors, all those partners of the Fresno Fuego, and here we go, man. I'm excited about tonight's game.
We mentioned a beautiful night here in downtown Fresno. I think you can't get any more pretty like this in June.
Yeah, I mean, we've been very blessed with good weather. I mean, today hit about the mid-90s, I think, but the beauty of Chuck Chancey Park here in downtown Fresno is the sun sets to the west, and that's the big side of the stadium, which shades everything, really creates a nice, comfortable environment for the fans. And, this is actually the first game of official summer for the kids, so hopefully they'll continue to pour in. Squad's got a good group out there. We've had 3 games in 7 days, which I'm sure is not easy on their bodies the way they go. Those guys work hard, play hard, and they're always here to support Fresno Fuego.
Gaston Signetti wearing the captain's armband tonight in the circle, getting ready to kick this game off, and here we go. We're off from downtown Fresno here to Chancey Park. Fusion in orange, Fuego in white. Quick play news goes along. Looking for someone. Fusion try to take away possession, and they do. Back and forth in the midfield early. Here comes the Fusion on a chance, crosses it in, and it's just wide of the net. Early chance right there for the Fusion.
Yeah, it's a little bit about what we talked about, them getting around those corners and serving balls in. They got big bodies and guys that are good in the air. That ball was served, obviously not to somebody's head, but the striker there was able to get on the end of it and just shot it wide.
There's Augie right there. How important has he been for this team the whole season?
Yeah, Augie brings a ton of experience. He was an all-league goalkeeper last year. The guys trust him, and obviously that's a big factor in your back four believing in what your keeper can accomplish. And it's his team, It's his team to really direct the traffic of the defense, and he's done that well.
His attitude is infectious out there in the locker room, just leading the guys out and making sure they're ready to play.
He's a great leader, and that really exudes. It's a contagious platform for the rest of the guys to feed off of.
Here's Renato Bustamante losing possession in the midfield to the Fusion. Fusion looking to counter. Down the line goes España. It'll find Ray's feet. Windy night here at Chancey Park. Not as bad as past Saturday against Southern California.
Yeah, there's always a nice little breeze that shoots through here, so I'm not complaining tonight.
Gaston goes down, which stays up. Milton Blanco plays to Casillas. Casillas' ball takes a deflection. And it'll be a corner awarded to the Fuego.
Casillas did well to get inside of his defender there, and Milton found him. He was just unfortunate to be able to not control the ball and get a look at the goal. The defense closed in on him pretty quickly.
Milton Blanco will go over to the corner. Elijah Martin faking right there for the short corner. Milton will whip it in. Send it to the box. Gaston Signetti with his first chance of the game.
I was just going to mention how good Gaston is in the air, and he's always a target that he has a good sense around the goal. He was able to get on the end of that, and that ball just went wide. I mean, that would have been look at that.
Gaston
look at this thing.
just a great chance right there.
Just goes wide. What a great opportunity for him, and I think that the hometown crowd would have really fired up for Gaston on his night here.
You know he wants that goal so bad, and to get it here 3 minutes early would be something magical, but he'll have to wait a little bit longer.
He'll get another look.
On the ball is Amber. Plays it to Espana. Goes deep, Strong. Strong sends it forward. No one home in the connection. Goes into Ray's mitts. You mentioned Gaston. Gaston's playing over, 16 professional soccer seasons?
Yeah, I mean, he's been back and forth with the Fuego. He's played for the Rochester Rhinos of the USL. He's played.
Blanco whips it in. Chiva can't find anyone in the box.
He's played in the German lower division, so the guy has a ton of experience. He's originally from Argentina. He's definitely a hometown guy now. He's been here for a number of years by way of Fresno Pacific. So
you mentioned the Rochester Rhinos, who was drafted by them in 2005 at the USL side.
Correct.
Big-time professional experience right there. Help those young guys out here with the Fuego. There goes Paulino working on Brumati. Kicks it back towards Espana. Espana with give and go. Hammer on the ball. As we mentioned, leading the Fusion on the shots with 10 this season. Casillas gets it. Goes to Blanco. Campos on the ball trying to work past Ammer. Ammer wins it, but can't make nothing much of it.
Campos really has to do better there. There's no reason to try and dribble a guy. You just got to play simple, play the way you're facing, and connect with your teammates.
Campos goes up to the Bustamante. Bustamante kicks to the Blanco. Campos, as mentioned, on the ball. Plays it wisely to Martin on the wing. Martin finds Brumati on the other side. Chiva on the ball. Be a throw-in for the Fuego. Chiva looking for Gaston. Signetti can't get his shot off, and it'll be a goal kick.
Tried to chip him there, but it was a tough angle, and Milton was sitting at the top of the six, between the six and the penalty spot, wanting that ball from Gaston. My youth coach has always said assist is better than goal, so I'm sure Milton is letting him know about that.
Havercorn plays along, looking for Espana. Both teams battling for possession in the midfield. Fusion look to win now. Quickly taken away by the Fuego. Bustamante.
Casillas did well to win that ball back for the Fuego.
Great tackle there by the Fusion. Brumati stays with it, finds Chiva. Chiva plays it long. Casillas too far.
A little too direct from Chiva there. He saw Diego getting in behind the line there, and not a bad look, just not the perfect touch from Chiva.
This Fuego team is lethal on any chance they can get, and Casillas has been running wild. His goal totals do not match how much work he's put in on that wing.
Yeah, he's a dangerous player too. I mean, he early in the season with sporadic minutes got 2 quick goals, and so he's a guy that can find the back of the net.
Sergio Noose on the ball. As we mentioned every broadcast, we want to bring it up, is he's a top prospect. Top 10, 6 to be exact.
Yeah, Sergio's a special player and definitely the leader of our back line, and you know he's gonna continue to improve as his career develops.
Chiva getting past Sharon on the tackle, but Sharon picks back up with a little help. Fusion trying to battle on that turf right there. Moose will wisely play it back to Ray. How important is that the back line really hasn't gone unchanged for the whole PDL season?
It's a bad giveaway. That could cost.
Fusion with a chance, but Campos
Campos did
cleans
well.
it up.
He did well to get back behind it because it was a poor giveaway.
Gaston passes down. Free kick award to the Fuego. Chiva takes it really quick. Chiva looking wide. We'll send it to Blanco. Here come the Fusion. Antonio on the ball. Trying to get past Casillas. Whips it in. Goes out. And be a Fuego. No. A corner kick for the Fusion. So deflection right there will earn the Fusion a corner kick for this first one of the game.
Number 7, Joseph Amber. Take corner.
Ummer whips it in. Plays it short. Down goes a Fusion player. Sharon on the turf, but picks back up is Spurgeon. Bad giveaway. Ray almost beat. Flag stays down, and the ball is cleared out.
It's really there's a pattern here in the first 10 minutes here. The Fuego really needs to pick up their focus because there's too many balls just being given away on lazy passes. I'm sure Coach Z is getting an earful with those guys because there's just too much of the giveaways. We got to clean it up and keep possession of that ball.
Delgado's ball play defense and no Fusion player. Brumati. Campos trying to clear it out of the area. Here comes Casillas, Randy Mendoza. Randy Mendoza will find it off the straw. Here comes another chance for the Fusion. Flag stays down, he whips it in. Brumati will clear it out. It'll be another corner kick for the Fusion.
Brumati did well to cover his back line. There was nobody making that run to the far post from the Fusion, so instead of taking any risk, he just puts it over the end line for a Fusion corner kick.
So Ventura County's leading goal scorer will go over to the corner flag and take it. Nicholas Korber.
Fusion's dangerous in balls in the air here.
Hit it away. Quick chance, but it's cleared out by the Fuego. Sharon gets back on the ball. Looks downfield. Ray caught in an awkward position. With the save with the feet. But Fusion stays with it. Whips back in. Another chance for Fusion. But again, wiped away by the Fuego. Here come the Fusion again to go with the dispossession. Another whipped in to Korber. Korber can't find anyone. Shot is saved by Ray.
Fusion is knocking on Fuego's door there, and it's an old saying, it's better to be lucky than good, and I think that we're in a situation there where we got a little lucky not to be picking the ball out of the back of our net.
Blanca goes down. A yellow card will be awarded to the Fusion here in the 11th minute. The yellow card was a tackle right there. Here it is on Milton Blanco. Professional foul, you think? Stop the break?
It's a professional foul. He brought him down in the transition to make sure his guys could get in behind the ball.
So Campos will be on the ball. See what the Fuego can do here to create a chance. Those white uniforms look really nice tonight.
They look clean. They look good. It's a sharp, professional, elegant look.
Campos plays in the box. Hit away. Delgado punches it away. Flag goes up. Casillas tries for shot. Goes over the crossbar.
Fusion players aren't happy with the referee. They think Tato Gaston took their goalkeeper down in the challenge, and they're very unhappy. We talked about this in the pregame broadcast, that Ventura is not a team that their record reflects. And obviously we've seen that in the first 10 minutes, that they're 1-6-1, but they're a dangerous team with good players.
The beauty of the PDL, players are constantly switching in and out. You're getting new players every single week, it seems like.
Exactly. You know, more and more of the college players come in as their summer kind of settles, and And you know, they're a club that traditionally is very, very good, and I expect to see.
Diego goes to Casillas. Casillas can't quite bring it down. Lalo Delgado will pick it up. Strong kicks it over to Sharon. Strong looking deep. Goes deep, but Elijah Martin there to head it away. So throwing for the Fusion here. Fusion again in their own half, trying to make a dangerous effort. Down the line goes Antonio. Antonio battling with Martin right there. Ball go out. Let's see what the referee decides, and we have to throw him for the Fuego. Martin looking for Blanco there. Not quite strong enough, but lucky for them, they'll get another throw in. Martin going to the big man, Signetti. Bustamante with a nice effort right there. Bring the ball down. Great tackle in the midfield. Here comes Milton Blanco. Bustamante to Signetti. Signetti with the chance. Gets parried away by Sam Strong. Another chance for Signetti. Signetti loses his balance. Fusion with the give and go. Ammer kicks it to Espana. Makes an overlapping run. Espana will play it back. Both teams reset here in the midfield of Fusion with possession.
Fusion's got a nice little spell of keeping the ball here.
Great passing show by them here in downtown Fresno.
Fuego needs to win that ball back, put a little pressure on it.
Going back and forth. Whistle blown. It'll be a foul called against the Fusion. Free kick for the Fuego. Gaston Signetti was brought down on the touchline. Excuse me, on the half-field line.
Got to give a shout out to my my daughter there. My family's out in the pool area with her friends and stuff tonight under the scoreboard. She turned 15 on Friday, and every single year there's Fuego games throughout her birthday, so we haven't been able to celebrate it. So they're all out enjoying the pool, watching the match tonight.
Well, happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday, Chloe.
Talk about those great options here now for the Fuego games is new picnic deck we have up here, the pool deck out there. Here comes a chance for Ventura. Trying to keep it down. Ray goes out of his area and clears it out.
Well, Augie's done well cleaning up some messes tonight.
The Fuego don't want to make a habit of that, though.
Absolutely not.
Here comes another chance. Trevor Spurgeon looks cleared away, but the flag goes up for offside. Referee unhappy with something. I don't think he likes the fact that the Fuego took it so quickly. Fire squad on hand. You see the Tecate is right there, $2. Still have time to make it out here.
It's a Tecate Thursday. Fan favorite. Also $1 sodas tonight for the kids. Yeah.
Great deals out here at Chancey Park. One more year for me, and I'll have a Tecate with you, Jeremy.
There we go.
Throw in for the Fuego. Bruno Mati looks for Milton Blanco. Blanco sends it wide to Martin. Martin looking down the line for Casillas. Casillas will whip it in, but no one home as the ball goes out.
Casillas knows he should do better with that. You can see his reaction after he hits the ball. He's unhappy, and he had some runners in the box. Gaston's good in the air, so you give that guy a service in the box, and you might find yourself up 1-0.
Fuego with the high press, looking to create some fits for the Fusion. Elijah Martin staying with the ball. Bustamante to Blanco. Blanco running with some space. Has Chiva and Gaston Signetti finds Chiva. Chiva with the shot, and it's saved by Lalo Delgado.
Chiva does well by hitting it first time and not allowing the Fusion defender to get in underneath him. I know he was trying to pick out that far post there. He just didn't hit it in the spot.
Taking a look at Chiva's shot right there.
In that situation, you're hoping that goalkeeper sliding more to the near post and you're able to pick out that far post corner.
Fuego bring it back down. Played back to Ray. Immediately back to Campos. Campos looking for Chiva again. Chiva clipped down. No foul call. They're thrown for the Fuego after a quick battle between Bustamante and Sharon. Marty finds Blanco on the throw-in, taken down by Samara. Great free kick opportunity right here for the Fuego. With Milton going down, looks like Chiva will go to the spot. Taking a look at the foul right here. Off the throw-in, Blanco. Yep, right there by Samara.
Blanco does well to step in front of the ball, just keep it under his control, and the defender came in a little bit recklessly there.
Chiva plays it loose, tries to backheel it. Fusion try to attempt to clear it away, and they do just so now. Brumati plays it deep, looking for Milton Blanco. Blanco battling right there with Habercorn.
Diego's
There's a chance. Diego Casillas with a chance. Delgado coming up big once again for the Fusion.
Big save by the Fusion goalkeeper. Diego makes a great run. Milton finds him. And if he had that chance again, Fuego wishes they were finding that in the back of the net.
Casillas to Bustamante. Bustamante trying to work his way in the box. Fusion clean it up. Trevor Spurgeon can't get an end to that one. Goes outside.
It's a good look by the Fuego, though. It's good. Milton does well. The guy can serve magic. And so, you know, Diego makes a great run. Milton finds him, and that's a good look at the Fusion goal.
Talk about a connection that Milton Blanco, Gaston, and Signetti have. And it's just like they can read each other's mind at every single second.
Yeah, and Chiva's another player that you put the ball at his feet, and he's got such good vision. They're creative, crafty, cheeky players on the ball. Kind of that style that Fuego's always had is, those playmakers, guys that can penetrate lines and really distribute a football that puts guys in good spots to score goals.
All three of them have pro experience at the USL level or higher, and that's just a whole nother level for kids here that are under 23 battling against these guys with so much experience.
Bruno plays that ball in behind the line. Gaston's not a player that's pacey and going to get on the end of it. He's a player that you've got to find as a target and play off of.
Target forward, exactly right there. Spurgeon tries to play it. Some could create anything right there. Fusion back with possession. Given away. Blanco can't bring it down. Here comes Habercorn. Finds Antonio. To Paulino. Paulino with Martin. Breathing down his neck. Here comes Antonio once again. Paulino plays it at Amer. Amer with the shot. And it goes wide. Offside flag up. Against the Fusion. A couple early chances for both teams here in the 22nd minute.
Yeah, we're just over 20 minutes in, and really there hasn't been a dominant force here. I mean, I'd have to say Fusion has a little bit better possession of the ball. They're playing a little bit more attractive style, but really the chances have come from both sides. So we'll see what happens here in the next 10 minutes if anybody can really find a rhythm to break the other team down and create some dominance.
Chiva looking to create something there, doesn't. Fusion with a throw-in. Strong on the ball. Looks deep. Offside flag up once again.
Sergi did well with his line. Held it nice and tight. Looked over his shoulder. Saw the linesman have the call, but still made the effort to win the ball just in case.
Sergi News finds Blanco. Blanco finds Cuevas. Cuevas looks for Signetti. Cleared away by the Fusion. Spurgeon will give the Fuego possession once again. Rumati with a nice move to get past the Fusion defender. Korber looking deep for Antonio. Antonio battling with Martin. I think the Fusion's early game plan is to keep possession and take as many chances as you can get.
Yeah, they've been effective up to this point. They've really been able to dictate flow and put Fuego on their heels.
Ball whipped in. Ray cleans it up into his mitts. Plays it immediately to Blanco. Casillas back on the ball. Back to Blanco. See Coach Rudio bar right there on your TV screen. Chiva to Blanco. Blanco gets brought down. No foul call. Fusion looking to break now. Down goes Korber. Korber with Ray right there. Ray clears it away.
Ray did well. Korber had good timing on his run and got in behind. He broke down the back two really between the center backs and got himself in a situation where if that ball wasn't weighted quite so heavy, he would have been in a 1v1 situation with Ray. Ray did well come off his line and clean it up.
Throwing for the Fusion now. Mendoza go to Samara. Fuego quickly take it away. Chiva. Here comes Jose Cuevas. Finds Blanco. Blanco gets the deflection into Lalo Delgado's arms.
One pass too many there. I think Blanco's in a spot there where he needs to have a go at the goal.
And Fresno Fuego on Facebook. Visit facebook.com/USLPD for exclusive news and interactive content. And on facebook.com/Fresno Fuego for all your club news.
Here come the Fusion. Commentators curse right there as soon as I say that. They get dispossessed. Fuego playing for a handball, don't get it.
Offside.
The offsides, they will. Spurgeon finds Bustamante. Bustamante, the hero the other night, scoring 2 goals. Here comes Blanco. Milton Blanco with the chance. Bustamante takes it over the crossbar. What would you like to see right there?
Bustamante's in a good spot. I think he was a little timid there because he thought Milton was going to continue to try and keep the ball. And a little bit of miscommunication because you could see that he wasn't real confident on his strike there. Typically, from that spot, you know, Bustamante's looking at smashing that thing. And he just looked a little bit of miscommunication there between the boys.
What would you like to see from Blanco right there? Take the shot or lay it off to someone?
I mean, at that point, it would have been nice to see maybe him play Chiva in. But, I mean, the game is so... there's so many decisions to be made at a split second that obviously Blanco saw something that he thought was going to work, and it wasn't a bad decision to go at the guys and get himself between the pipes 18 yards out.
Chiva looks for Diego Casillas. Diego Casillas tries to chip it over Delgado. Delgado gets a mitt on it.
Diego's finding good little gaps to get in behind, and the Fuego midfield is finding him. So he's just gotta focus a little bit more on the final touch and put the ball in the back of the net.
Fusion press giving the Fuego fits right here. Here comes Elijah Martin down the wing. Battles through.
Elijah
Nice
did
move.
well.
Whips it in. Bustamante lays it off to Casillas. Campos. Shot blocked.
Great tackle by number 8 there.
Counterattack for the Fusion now. Ball played to Paulino. Offside flag goes up.
Fusion.
Samara did well to get in on a tackle so that Campos didn't have a look at the goal there, and was fortunate for his hard work to win the tackle.
Bustamante gets fouled. Free kick for the Fuego.
Elijah Martin did wonderfully on the right flank there and took some guys on, got around the corner, and that's what created those chances for the Fuego.
Bumadi's pass right there, just a little too far for Chiva. Trevor Spurgeon with a nice defense there. Bustamante on the ball. Looks for Chiva. Ball gets deflected to Elijah Martin.
A little more movement and purpose by the Fuego in the attacking third now.
Casillas tries to cross it in. He's getting battled there. Fusion tried to clear it out and it is quickly taken away by Campos. Milton Blanco on the ball. Feeds it to Brumati. Brumati tries to whip it in. It's deflected. Brumati once again on the ball. This time gets it in. Yes, it's Cincinnati right there waiting for it, but just does not get quite to him.
That's better from the Fuego, though. They're playing with a little bit more of a purpose when they get possession of the ball. They're getting the ball out wide to their outside backs, letting those guys do some work, and that's where most of our goals are coming from. When we get into the flank areas and guys are able to serve balls in, and that movement. Maybe a guy makes a run to the first post and they find the guy on the back post, and that creates that confusion in the opponent's back line.
Fuego fans here at Chancellor Park, not used to seeing a 0-0 scoreline here in the 30th minute.
A lot of early goals from the Fuego this year, so.
Samara. Looks to create something. Go back to Mendoza. Antonio now goes back to Mendoza. Mendoza will keep it in. Casillas battling with Martin goes. Foul called? Yes, it will be. Martin trying to argue his case there.
I think he was doing some calisthenics. He said, "No, sir."
He's really that there's another foul right here.
Elijah shows his strength, though, in his low center of gravity. Kind of runs through that challenge. Yeah, see, like this. He did it like this.
Armour plays it into the box. Too far. Ball goes out of play. Chiva looking to lead the attack. Lays it off to Blanco. 1-2, back to Blanco. Bustamante went out with a chance. Bustamante in the box, slots it in.
Golazo! Fuego!
Bustamante.
Absolutely beautiful work. Combination passes through the midfield. Bustamante just calm, cool, collective, slots it into the far post. Hits the side net. Golazo.
Taking a look at this one right here. Finds that back post. How pretty that looks. He's accustomed to doing that now in his new role, attacking midfielder. Puts the Fuego up 1-0 here in the 32nd minute.
That's the style that Fuego likes to play. You know, that started from the back four. Here we go. Here's a good look at the goal. Into the side net of the far post.
Absolutely beats Lalo Delgado there.
Tucks it in, just calm, cool, collective. No power behind it, just finds a spot and puts it in the goal.
Fire squad loving that. Breaking out the smoke bombs finally here.
Got someone sitting in a little different section of the squad, so the field is getting billowed with smoke right now.
Now let's see what Ventura Fusion can do. Sumar battling with Blanco there. Campos looks to take it away. Does just that. Bustamante to Signetti. Signetti to Blanco. Blanco calms things down. Gives it to Campos. Campos to Chiva. Chiva Cuevas to Bustamante. Trying to give it 1-2 there for another chance. Does not do that. Delgado will send it upfield. Free kick award to the Fuego. Fuego take it quickly. Bustamante lays it off to Blanco. Chiva loses his footing there. Coach Brian Schwascher right there, telling his team to get up. What a season he's captained this year. Campos' ball is quickly taken away by Sumara.
Ventura trying to play from an offside. Yeah, he's offside there. Kind of curled his run back in behind the line. I was wondering if the referee saw that.
You're right on it, Jeremy. There you go. Still sharp, right?
I enjoy watching the match from the actual field itself instead of our monitor here. So.
Chiva wisely going for possession. Spurgeon looks for Casillas. Excuse me, Martin.
Good ball by Spurgeon, changing the point of attack there.
Turn out to Bustamante, the goal scorer. Milton Blanco with the pass that is quickly taken away by Ventura.
Elijah's pushed up too, so these transitions can be dangerous when we give the ball away.
You mentioned Serginho's out of position right there, in the back position. Quick slip on the ball, but Sharon makes quick work of it. Paulino on the ball, trying to create a chance for the Fusion, but it's saved by Ray.
Augie doing well again to read that, coming off his line and cutting it out. Abraham got turned a bit there. He gambled a little bit and tried to cut off the pass a bit, I guess, and direct him, but the guy made a good turn and was able to get a good look at the flank player there.
Casillas dribbling away some Fusion defenders. Plays it back to Spurgeon. Brumati has to make quick work to try to get down that line. Fire Squad 11, the 1-0 lead. Ray tries to go for Chiva Cuevas. Jose Cuevas, not tall enough right there to hit it back into play.
Crowd filled in quite nicely tonight, actually, for Thursday evening. Got to have, 3,500 people here, so we got, looks like about 12 suites full. The club is filling up now, and it's a great evening Thursday night for some soccer.
Your next chance to see the Fuego here at home is July 1st, Saturday, against San Francisco City FC.
Yeah, that game is presented by the Fresno Clovis Convention Visitors Bureau, and there's actually fireworks post-game in celebration of the 4th of July.
A little early celebration, get out here at the Chuck and come watch a match.
Augie went down there. I don't know if he was backpedaling and tripped or what happened there off camera.
Saw that. No, good thing to know one was right there to make quick work of it. Looks
we had
fine.
Possession of the ball.
Augie gets back up. Looks fine. Backpedaling. Doesn't look to be too serious if it was an injury. So Fusion with the free kick in a dangerous area. Joao Antonio and Randy Mendoza both on the ball.
It's about 25 yards out there, so he's in striking distance.
It's like Joao Antonio will take this. Ref's trying to bring his spray down, get the line in order. Antonio plays it towards goal. A little too high over the crossbar.
Made it too easy for Augie. Didn't put it on frame. So.
Gaston Signetti tries to bring it down. Gaston trying to play it forward, no one home. Ball goes back to Al Delgado. After this match, the Fuego will embark on a 3-game road trip. I think those 3 games are important not only for just momentum, but just to try to get a chance at the playoffs.
Yeah, we play Burlingame again at their place this Sunday, and then we have a 2-game road trip next weekend. So,
the chance will it clear off? No, it goes. Let's see.
That's a goal.
That's a goal.
Goal, Ventura.
So Ventura evens it up here in the 39th minute.
On the far post, looks like he was standing by himself, unmarked, and not sure who that was on the far side that did well to get in behind. Here we go on a replay.
Here's the replay. We'll see exactly what happened. Augie Ray just can't get it out.
Looks like he made the initial save and couldn't hold on to it. Obviously went into his own goal, and the number 5 there,
Nicholas
Korber, their leading scorer, of course. Goal scorers around the mouth of the goal. Parries it over the line and got a 1-1 game in the 40th minute.
Korber showing right there why he's a leading goal scorer, just ready for any opportunity.
Put himself in a great spot.
Yeah.
Bruno was a little bit high, wasn't goal side, and gave him too easy of a look at our Fuego goal.
So we're back even at 1-1 before halftime. Do these goals hurt the most right before halftime, like 5 minutes so?
Well, it certainly gives Ventura County Fusion a little bit of momentum going into the break. So, Fuego needs to focus this last 5 minutes and try to put themselves back in the lead before they go to the break.
Strong goes to Habercorn. Caron. Korber lays it off. Here comes Ventura looking for another chance on goal. Paulinho trying to work past Brumati. Martin will clear it out. Ammer on the ball.
He likes that little turn.
Here comes Ammer. Ammer takes a chance. Saved by Ray.
He gives the little feint over his left shoulder and turns with the outside of his right foot. He's done that twice now in our midfield and gets himself in a good spot to go at our center backs.
Bustamante looking for Blanco. Ball chested down to Delgado. Lalo telling his men to get up forward. Try to get another goal here before halftime. What a statement that would be if Ventura can do that.
Yeah, on the road in a hostile environment with the fire squad in their ear, I mean, that would definitely put them in a good position going into the break.
Both teams battling. Noose ultimately wins it. Samara gets it back for Ventura. Espana and the give and go. Gets back to Ray. We have a Fusion player down in the pitch.
You can see what a beautiful night it is from that shot there. Nice blue sky in the background of the stadium. Downtown Fresno is going through some revitalization, and they're opening up what used to be the Fulton Mall, the pedestrian mall, back into a street, and so There's over $110 million of investment that's going into downtown Fresno right now. So exciting time in the revitalization of the core of our city.
You take a stroll down there, like on any match day for any league, you see all the bars that soccer tuned in and watching every single game. And how special that is here in downtown Fresno to build up the game.
Yeah, it's important for the growth of everything down here to stimulate the business corridor of the core of our city.
Blanco whips it in. Casillas trying to do quick work.
Abraham does well there on the first touch ball to switch it.
Blanco lays it off to Brumati. Brumati tries to cross it in. Blanco gets back on the ball. Dribbling past Fusion defenders. Lays it out to Bustamante. Bustamante again! And it's saved by Delgado.
Bustamante really has a coolness about him when he gets a look at the goal. He's at the top of the 18. He doesn't panic. He takes a touch. He tries to find a spot where the keeper can't get to. The keeper did well. Delgado did well to parry that wide.
Quick corner taken by the Fuego. Campos looks for news. Bustamante once again with the chance, but his header goes out. So in case you're just joining us before halftime, Fuego took the lead early on with a Renato Bustamante goal. Nicholas Corber evened it up in the 39th minute. Fusion in the orange, Fuego in the white. Espana looks for Corber. Corber gets on the ball. Looking to get past Brumati, crosses it in. Fusion with a chance. Not too strong. Ray makes quick work of it. Gaston too early on the jump.
Campos had the right idea, but missed his pass there.
One back on fourth on Martin. Milton Blanco with his jersey being held. Battles off Samara. Casillas tries to play it long, but we had a throw in for the Fusion. So we're now in the stoppage time here before halftime.
I didn't see or hear how much stoppage time we have here. I'm assuming probably about a minute.
2 at the most, you would think.
Yeah.
Chiva looking to peel one back before halftime for the Fuego. Chiva plays it in Blanco. Blanco will get tackled, and it'll be a corner for the Fuego.
I want to get this and serve it before our center referee, Omid, blows his whistle.
Chiva plays it in, headed away by the Fusion, and that'll be halftime.
And with that whistle, we've come to halftime here at Chancellor Park.
So after a quick battle in the first half between possessions, both teams strike in the 30th minute. What do you have to say about this first half?
Yeah, I mean, I think ultimately there was nobody that really got control of the game and dictated the flow. But, I mean, there was good possessions, good spurts by both teams. And, the Fuego scored a good goal with Renato's goal. And then, Fusion came back and responded and got themselves at a level with Corber, who's obviously shown he can score goals for the Fusion and was in a good spot. Bruno maybe lacked a little bit of focus, thinking that his counterpart on the other side is maybe going to slow down the attack, and got beat on the far post, and he tucked it in. So 1-1, and we're going to see what happens here in the next half.
45 minutes down, 45 to go. Both teams knotted up at 1. So we'll have halftime for you right now, and we'll have highlights for you after the break. So once again, from downtown Fresno, Fusion 1, Fuego 1.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death of teens and kids as young as 10 years old. If you see a kid in despair, don't be afraid to be involved. Call 1-800-273-TALK. There's always someone to listen.
We are one city. We are one club.
We are one family. We are a community. One community.
One city, one club, one family, one community.
Everywhere that we go, he makes people laugh and makes people smile, and I feel like I have that quality.
He's the one who always takes me fishing.
I watch golf with him.
I watch him cook because when I grow up, I want to be a cook too.
We have the same faces like this.
Dad is the one, when you fall, that picks you up.
That unconditional sense of presence and reassurance is really what makes him my father.
Biomedicine. Students explore issues in medical science and human anatomy and physiology through their involvement in dissections, medical case studies, and research projects. Students investigate how a healthy body functions and how it reacts to disease. Students will collaborate with medical professionals at various hospitals and clinics in the Fresno-Clovis area as they research a variety of medical topics.
Biotechnology, an exploding science field that leads to high-paying jobs in medicine, biology, chemistry, agriculture, and environmental science. Students will apply DNA technology to genetically engineer bacteria, solve medical mysteries, clone tissues, diagnose genetic disease, and explore drug development and testing. Students will wrestle with difficult ethical issues that arise as a result of using biotechnology to solve problems.
Business and finance. Learn to manage and invest money. Learn to be your own boss in a business you create. Students study human behaviors of producing, distributing, and consuming materials, goods, and services in a world of limited resources. They learn how the financial services industry works as they strengthen the analytical, technical, and communication skills needed to succeed in any economy.
Cybersecurity. In this program, students will learn to design, build, secure, and analyze both home and small to medium business computer networks, media centers, and security systems. Students will also investigate an understanding of the Internet of Things. Through projects and hands-on activities, students will explore the relationship between modems, routers, switches, cables, wireless access points, servers, and attached peripherals. This lab will also offer certifications in Certified Internet Web Professionals, Network Technology Associate, Web Security Associate certifications, and CompTIA's A+ and Security Plus certifications.
Engineering and product development. Knowledge, imagination, and creativity are used to develop solutions to engineering design problems. Working in small teams, students create working prototypes of their design solutions using a variety of tools and materials. Laptop computers are used to make engineering drawings and create team presentations.
Environmental science and field research. Students take part in several field trips in order to experience the San Joaquin Valley, San Joaquin River, Pacific Coast, and Sierra Nevada mountains. Students will carry out hands-on projects relating to careers in marine biology, wildlife rehabilitation, air quality, river ecology, alternative energy, and forests. Students will have the opportunity to work with environmental professionals and government agencies to complete scientific projects. Some examples are growing native plants, restoring native wildlife habitat, rehabilitating injured and orphaned wildlife species, monitoring forests, experimenting in wetlands, and conducting studies of tide pools and beaches. Forensic research and biotechnology. Students use investigative science techniques to solve intriguing problems involving the law. Scientific evidence, DNA, fingerprinting, physical evidence, scene reconstruction, and biotechnology are used to create a picture of what happened in the past. Hospitality and event management. Enter the world of event planning through the doors of hospitality and event management. Students will learn about the skills and knowledge needed to begin careers in hotel and restaurant management, special event planning, and recreation and tourism.
Interactive game design. Game design requires skill in a number of areas, including graphic design, programming, audio, app development, animation, and modeling. All students have the opportunity to learn about each of these areas while working in teams to create original games and characters rendered in both 2 and 3 dimensions. Students are introduced to industry-standard software such as 3D Studio Max, Unity 3D, XNA Game Studio, Unreal, Flash, and Photoshop. Law and order and policy. Students study the major aspects of constitutional, criminal, and civil law. Projects teach students about their individual rights and criminal procedure, how laws are made, and how to make a legal argument. Students learn to research and discuss current and historical controversial issues relating to the law. All students have the opportunity to participate in mock trials and field trips to local and federal courthouses and law firms.
Marketing, advertising, and entrepreneurship.
Students explore how companies develop their branding through product development, pricing strategies, promotional campaigns, and global product placement. Students enjoy hands-on learning as they develop their own product brands and promotional campaigns, including online advertising and social media, television, radio, mobile, and print advertising. Students learn industry-standard technology for conducting market research and creating advertising products.
multimedia, digital media, and graphic design. Students develop skills in communication and message design, including color, typography, and design principles. They will investigate graphic and web techniques in cooperative teams similar to corporate settings. Design students will work on all stages of production using industry-standard software to create original products such as logos, posters, newspapers, advertisements, websites, and two-dimensional animation.
Multimedia, digital video production and broadcast. Students develop skills in television and film production. Using industry-standard software packages, students will engage in hands-on integrated curriculum. They work on all stages of production while creating products such as short films, advertisements, journalism broadcasts, and documentaries. All multimedia students develop skills in the content and presentation of message design, the sociological impacts of media, and the stages of production cycle.
Psychology and human behaviors.
Students investigate the inner workings of the human mind on both psychological and chemical levels. Students explore the workings of their own minds while learning why people behave the way they do. Students consider what influences behavior and how behavior is controlled, changed, and modified.
Robotics and electronics. Students explore the fascinating and fun world of robotics, covering simple toys to the complex logic and articulation of environmental sensing, recording and actuating devices, and automated design. They will learn to design, build, and program a device that responds to external information. They will learn to understand electronics and computer systems.
Web application development. Students go beyond being a user of technology and become certified to design, develop, and deploy rich internet applications, websites, and games using Web 2.0 developer tools such as Java, SQL, HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript. They will learn the foundational skills of object-oriented programming, web design, database design, scripting, and graphical user interface design to ensure that end users have a positive experience and return again and again to the applications. Certifications through Microsoft, Adobe, and CIW are available.
CMAC empowers the members of the community to tell their story by offering them the opportunity to learn how to use video equipment, how to use the facilities we have to offer. CMAC is an organization that is devoted to allowing people to tell their stories. 99% of those organizations and individuals that have stories to tell have never been able to do it because they couldn't afford to. Now they can. CMAC empowers members of the community by offering them the opportunity to learn how to use all the wonderful equipment that we have available for them. And then once they've learned, using that equipment to create their own content.
The great thing about once someone has filmed and edited their video is that it is aired via Comcast and other channels, and this gives Arte Americas the opportunity to connect with outlying communities, people who may not have a chance to discover us any other way.
To see something that you've actually produced on a channel is fun for the first time, especially if you spent a lot of time with it. And it does take time to learn the programs.
Because you hear it all the time as a producer, we can help get you out there. But this is the real deal. There is no gimmicks, there are no type of games that they play. You produce the content, you follow the guidelines, it will air to the community and be an inspiration to the community.
CMAC is here to provide that venue. And it provides that venue to every aspect of the community, every part of the community. No one else does it that way. No one else offers that. The importance of CMAC's members cannot be overstated. CMAC is its members. We've trained hundreds of people. And we've already seen hundreds of stories, and the results of those stories are being felt in numerous ways.
I got involved with CMAC because a friend of mine already belonged, and we volunteered to film a fashion show, and because there were good classes for CMAC, they ran us all through all the instruments and equipment that we were going to be using. I felt good about the experience, and I felt really confident, and actually it was really a lot of fun too.
And the training is simple. You know, when I did it, I think I took 7 classes, and at the end of 7 classes, I got a certificate, and I started recording things. Anytime I've had questions, the staff here has been great, and they've given me the opportunity to try different things with whatever content I'm producing.
When I got around other members, seeing that they had different visions than I had, but that we could all partner together, it was just like a giant gumbo or a giant buffet of different ideas, different creators, but all with one purpose: to create quality content.
You can't do it all. You can't be the man in front and behind the camera for every production. CMAC needs volunteers because it's a community-based organization, and the more volunteers you have, the higher quality of production you can achieve in your program.
People can contribute to CMAC by just participating and coming up with your own clever ideas and coming to the functions, coming to the events.
I feel great about being able to send volunteers and people who are just connected with Arte Americas over to CMAC so they can develop their own art form. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find another organization.
Welcome back to Chancey Park. Second half ready to get underway. To quickly recap the first half, Renato Bustamante gave Fuego the 1-0 lead in the 32nd minute. Nicholas Korber peeled the goal back in the 39th minute to even the game up at 1s. Sun finally set. Moon has came out. Night has arisen. We'll see how the Fuego come out here in the second half.
Yeah, I expect an exciting 45 minutes. We talked about it earlier that Ventura, you know, they're playing for a lot of pride right now. They have a 1-6-1 record. It's definitely not something that the club's accustomed to, and so I expect them to come out and fight for points tonight. Looks like number 12, Kainoa Bailey's coming in for them here in the second half. He's a player that played for the Galaxy 2 last year, so player with professional experience. He was dangerous when he came in the match the first time we played him, so I expect him to get directly into the flow and create some chances for the Fusion.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Kai Bailey is marked as a midfielder, but you're right, he can get those chances, create dangerous opportunities for Ventura County. So we're officially off here at Chancey Park.
Doesn't look like there's any changes from the Fuego side, so all guys that came off are back on.
Play on. Fire squad bringing the noise out here in the left field area of the stadium. Tony on the ball for the Fusion. Great scarves the Fire Squad just came out with too.
There's Bailey right there trying to get on the end of it. Augie did well. Bailey is very fast.
Already making his impression, not even a minute into the match. Strong, lay it back off. Somewhere on the ball now for Ventura. Get another look at the Fire Squad right there. Ball played in.
He's on. Sergi dropped with the runner.
Kai Bailey making his impression. His cross outside, on the feet, and is cleared out by the Fuego. Randy Mendoza was the man for the chance for the Fusion. Gaston Signetti goes down, no foul called. Blanco back on the ball. Finds Campos in space.
Well.
Abraham Campos hits it, and it's a goal!
Fuego, that's the way we want to come out.
47 minutes. Abraham Campos gets the Fuego back the lead.
Milton Blanco makes the difference there. Campos makes a great run, but Milton finds him in a position that puts him directly in front of the goal, between the pipes, 18 yards out, and Campos just does a great job to slot it home. Fuego 2, Fusion 1.
That's Campos' first goal of the season. And
Here
taking
it
a
is.
look at it, hits it into the keeper's left side.
Just opens his hips, plays it with force, finds a corner, and finds his team on top of this game, 2-1.
Fire Squad loving it out there. And we take a moment here. Substitution will come on for the Fresno Fuego. Felipe Olivar Souza will come on, and the man coming off, the captain, but nonetheless the Fresno Fuego original, Gaston Signetti.
This is very respectful from Coach Brian Zwaszka. Let Gaston come back on in the second half. You can see Gaston here. If we can get the camera on Gaston and Milton here, Gaston's actually passing the captain's band to Milton Blanco. It looks like we're missing that. Our cameras don't have it. It's too bad.
Gaston Signati will salute the fire squad out there.
Tato's thanking the crowd, and he's going to make his way off. A farewell match. Our cameras really needed to catch that. That's too bad.
Gaston Signetti will come off. Felipe Souza, as we mentioned, will come back on. And also the Fusion will make a substitution. So Gaston getting the embrace right there by head coach Brian Zwaszka. Nothing but respect.
You can hear Fire Squad's chant, "We love you, Tato, we do." Really
Great
cool
moments here at the Chuck.
That was a cool moment with Tato passing the captain's armband off to Milton, too.
So here comes the Fusion. Randy Mendoza. Elijah Martin working all over him. Fusion keep possession. Ball laid back to Habercorn. Habercorn looks to play it wide. Kai Bailey goes down. Foul called. Nope. Referee says get back up. Here come the Fuego. Sergi Noose looks to play it towards Casillas. Casillas can't get there.
It's Felipe. Felipe just came on. Yeah. Souza.
That blonde hair.
Yeah.
Felipe Souza trying to make his imprint on the game. Playing up top right there in the number 9 position. Mendoza battling a trio of Fuego defenders. Fusion wisely play it back to Delgado. Fusion captain Habercorn lays it off to Antonio. Sergi News has it down. Nothing much going. Fuego regain possession. Game plan stay the same for the Fuego. Now you're up 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to say, I hope they don't take their foot off the gas and they just continue to play with a purpose and look to get forward. I mean, I think that's when we're at our best. And the old saying, the best defense is offense. So let's get at them.
You're right, because once you lay back for so long, I mean, you start daydreaming back there. You start making miscommunications and stuff like that. And
there's 40 minutes left in the match, and you know the mentality changes when you decide to just sit back and let the other team come at you. And I just don't think that's our style. It's not our strong suit. So let's take control of this game. Let's get the ball on the floor and let's knock it around and play with a purpose. Let's get at this goal. Let's put the game out of reach, man. Crush their hope, crush their spirit, and get after them.
And you mentioned that mentality. Coach Brian Zwaszka, I don't think I've rarely seen him start telling his players to sit back deep. He loves having his foot on that gas pedal, get as many goals as he can in a match to have that cushion.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's been interesting because we've had games where we put ourselves in spots to really put away, and the mentality just changes. And it may be just the boys' natural instinct to sit back a bit, but they really have to snap out of that mentality. And we find ourselves in the best situations when we have possession of the ball, we're knocking around, we're getting guys involved, we're combination, we're connecting our lines, and we're getting forward.
I remember Brian Zwaszka told us that if he can get a goal every 15 minutes, he'll be happy.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm sure anyone will love that too, right?
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. That'd be a lot of goals.
I don't know if the Fire Squad would be happy with that. They might not have enough smoke bombs for that.
That's 6 goals a game.
Well, if they do have amazing goal difference, their plus minus is at 10 right now. Antonio plays the ball back down, trying to get past Casillas. Foul be called. Free kick for the Fusion. We're talking in the break about the U.S. Open Cup, and I mean, unfortunately, the Fuego are not in the competition anymore, but just how important it is for the country to have this competition and for all these teams in the USL to do well and beat these MLS teams in the quote-unquote cup sets.
Yeah, you know, U.S. Soccer's done a lot better job of marketing the Open Cup and what it is and educating fans and live streaming and broadcasting games. You know, last night, Sacramento Republic beat Real Salt Lake of Major League Soccer. We have 2 boys, obviously, that come from our program that are now with Sacramento. Elliot Horde and Christian Cheney that both played minutes. And
Elliot Horde started. Cheney got subbed in.
And it's just it's an incredible opportunity for lower level leagues to play against the top flight in our country. And Sacramento got a result last night. They're off to the 5th round of the Open Cup. They're going to play against the LA Galaxy, and just a great opportunity and a situation and environment for the lower level to really prove their space inside the landscape of U.S. soccer.
It's awesome to see these players that you see in the backyard here at Chancellor Park, and now they're up in Sacramento battling against all these professionals. Like Christian Cheney had 2 chances last night, and obviously we saw what he can do here with the Fuego and absolutely lighting up scoreboards.
Yeah, it's exciting. You know, I mean, Elliot and Christian Cheney both graduated from Bullard High School. They're local kids that came through the youth systems here in our community, played for Fuego and represented our club. And you know, they're doing well at the next level, and that's all we can ask. We want to see them continue to flourish as professional footballers, and they're doing just that.
And you're watching this broadcast, and you can't help but wonder who's next here on this pitch.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be playing for the hometown club next year with the USL coming to Fresno.
That's also another great opportunity for them. And as you mentioned in previous broadcasts, that pipeline to having this talent here already.
Absolutely. You know, we've been asked so many times, like, what's your stance on professional soccer coming to Fresno? How's it going to affect the Fuego? You know, our job is to recreate our business plan a little bit, because obviously we won't be the biggest show in town anymore. But at the end of the day,
Milton Blanco with a chance here. Cleared away by Havercourt. The Chiva gets back on the ball, takes a shot,
and
what a goal!
So 7 goals on the season for Chiva. 3-1 Fresno Fuego.
Absolutely doing work out here at Chancellor Park. As you mentioned, leading the Fuego now with the 7th goal of the season. What a golazo.
It's a great goal. You know, he's got the ball at his feet. He takes a touch to his left foot, and he really puts some pace on it, but has some curl. Look at that. Cuts back to his left foot. Has pace on the ball, but curls it into the top corner, just under the bar. Fuego 3, Fusion 1.
Delgado has no chance on that ball.
I love it. We love shots that give the keeper no chance for the opponent. So, hey, Chiva's just a special player. He's having a special year. That's 7 goals for him on the season.
Here's another look at it.
Oh, it just kissed the bottom. Yep. Just kissed the bottom of the bar. Puts it in a perfect spot. Golazo.
What more can you ask for right there?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the Fuego take a 3-1 lead here in the 56th minute. What a huge momentum booster this is. As you mentioned, don't keep that foot off the gas pedal. Keep on pressing. The best what?
We're at our best. The best defense is offense. So
there you go.
At the end of the day, we're at our best when we're looking at the opponent's goal and we're attacking in our attacking third. Our players are creative, and they like to score goals. So let's just keep this party going.
So let's see how Ventura Fusion will counter this. Getting my Ventura County and counter mixed up. Mendoza on the ball for the Fusion. Plays it back to Habercorn. Whips it to Strong. Strong holding off Milton Blanco right there. Souza battling in. Forced Delgado to play it deep.
Looks like the Fuego's getting ready to make some changes here. You got Andy Rios, local product, actually out of the Chowchilla area. He's a defender, played at Fresno City College. And then Chica. Chica's actually our second leading goal scorer on the Fresno Fuego. Looks like he'll be coming in as well.
This will be Andy Rios' first appearance this season.
Yeah, he played some preseason games with us. He tweaked his knee a little bit, and now he's back healthy. So he's a young player. He's a player of the future for our PDL franchise, and I think, I think this is great to give him some minutes. Obviously, we want to keep this momentum. We just talked about the fact that our club needs to just keep pressing forwards when we're at our best, and hopefully these guys come in and and make a difference.
Trevor Spurgeon gingerly walking off. Just a pick by knock. We'll see what happens.
Looks like the goal scorer, Cuevas, is coming off as well. So.
And you mentioned that momentum. Keep on pressing forward. Look who's coming in. Super sub, Joey Chica.
Yeah, Chica's a special player. I think he's a player that can play at the next level. He's got some, things he's got to continue to work on through his collegiate years, but he's another player that scores goals, and he's very dangerous in front of the box. He's left-footed, and so it'll be exciting to see how he influences this game. A defensive move. He pulled Renato Bustamante off. He moved Sergi into a 6 role. So Sergi's playing up a line in the midfield, and Andy slots into the center back spot.
That's going to be an interesting move to watch. What Sergi knows, see how he handles that defensive midfielder role.
Well, Sergi can play. He's good with the ball at his feet. He's got good vision. He's a good ball winner. So it's a place I'm sure he's not uncomfortable with, and it'll be good to see him move up a line and see how he affects the game.
And you see how disciplined he is during the match, but you can tell he always wants to move forward. He always wants to go forward with the team, but he knows I have to stay back. I have to be that last line of defense. Now here's the opportunity for him to go up forward now.
Yeah, and this is maybe a little bit opposite of what we were talking about on the broadcast, but it was a defensive move. I mean, you pull 2 attacking players off and you put a defensive player on, and then Chica obviously more attacking minded. So, Brian, we got just over 30 minutes. I'm sorry, just over 30 minutes left in the match, and going more into a defensive posture. So we'll see how that works out for us.
Obviously, Milton Blanco freeforms around wherever he wants to go, but it looks like he's going to that wing area. So we'll see how he does. Substitution coming on for the Fusion. Tim Oguni will come on. Delgado play it forward. Rios heads it away. Quickly taken up by Samara. Ball go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Fuego. Cherry Spurgeon with a nice move to get past the defender. Joey Chick getting his first touches in the ball. Ball goes out of play. Joseph Amron leading the team in shots for Ventura. Habercorn looking down, flank. Headed back. Straight to the Fresno Fuego defender, Bruno Brumati. Felipe Sousa goes down. No foul call. Sam Strong moving up from the center back roll all the way up to forward. Trying to get some offense moving for Ventura. Joey Chica gets dispossessed in a bad area. Felipe Oliveira and Stumilian Samara collide. Be a free kick for the Fuego.
Chica did a good job to get to the ball first and put his body between the ball and the defender and earn himself a foul and get the Fuego out of a little bit of pressure there.
It's the little things. I remember in high school he was a midfielder, and so now to see him back and forward, he has the opportunity to play like Milton Blanco, freeform. And he has a great opportunity and great awareness on ball and off as well.
Yeah, Felipe's he's a wiry little player, man. Fast and pacey and crafty, and He's dangerous. He's the type of player I'd love to see isolated 1v1 because he's going to create something, either something for himself or he's going to beat his first defender, draw another defender, and put somebody else in a good space.
I think this whole broadcast we've been talking about playmakers. How many playmakers the Fuego have, and it's ridiculous just how much chances any single player can create.
It's a good point. I mean, there's so many players that want the ball at their feet, and that's where
strong battling chance for Ventura. No handball call. Elijah Martin will clear it away.
That's where the pecking order and respect of, Milton, really. Milton is our guy we put on the ball, and we have guys around him when he's under pressure or when teams are cutting him out to create things for us, and I think that's what makes us so dangerous.
Complex plays to Martin. Martin trying to find some space, getting battled. Lays out to Campos. Campos tries to whip it in. Chica now gets on the ball. Has teammates, dribbles around.
Chica tried to get the referee involved there. Referee plays a good one-touch into Campos there.
De Garcias. His cross is deflected. Goes out of bounds. And it'll be a corner kick for the Fuego. That was my worst fear as a referee, is trying to get out of the way of passes.
They typically position themselves quite well to avoid that. So, got a fusion substitution. Number 14, Adolfo Magana's coming in.
Will they wait for after the corner? We'll see. Fourth official signaling to the referee with the microphone. That's another new addition for the referees, have the microphones on them.
Technology, our world of technology.
Looks like they'll wait till after the corner kick. Nope.
And now we have a substitution coming on the bench, number 14.
So Adolfo Magana will check in for Samilian Samara.
Samara was active tonight. He actually played a good match. I think he's frustrated right now. Obviously not happy he's coming off, but he's also unhappy with the
scoreline.
The scoreline.
Yeah.
He's not a happy camper right now.
So Joey Chica towards the corner flag. Plays it short to Martin, who gives it back to Chica. Chica whips it in. Chance. What an effort there by Andres Rios.
Andy probably wants to have that one back. He could have put himself on the score sheet his first appearance with the Fuego.
How awesome that would have been here in front of Chancey Park home crowd.
It's a good way to make the squad remember who you are.
Delgado plays long on the goal kick. Samuel Strong can't get ahead on it. Quick taken away the Fuego. Here comes Souza. Souza looking downfield for Casillas. Casillas going to get to it. Yes, he does. Lays it back off to Souza. Magana battling right there with Souza. Souza with a thorn in the fusion side.
You stop and think about the changes that Coach Z made and putting Andy Rios in and moving Sergi up a line and keeping him in that 6 role. If you recall in the 4-2 victory against Ventura last time we played him at home, Ventura, and we talked about this earlier in the broadcast, Ventura dumped balls into the box and they're very dangerous in the air. So really a tactical move, I think, by Coach Z in putting Andy in, who's very good in the air for the Fuego, and Sergi, a big body who's good in the air. Putting him in that 6 role really clogs that area to eliminate that tactic that Fusion used on us last time. So I see the strategy that Coach Z is using, and actually really responsive to what we saw in the first match against them.
Yeah, I mean, this is that connection the whole back line has, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, how they played with each other the whole PDL season. And Sergi Noose is still a captain of the defense in the midfield.
Yeah, it kind of gives you the presence of a back 5. Really, he becomes almost the old school stopper that's going to sit in there and just try to thwart the Fusion attack. And if he needs to drop in deeper to win balls, then he will.
How important is it just to test out new formations, new tactics throughout the season? Because, I mean, you never know who's going in and out, as we mentioned. But just for playoffs, like if you're down a goal, if you're up a goal, what does this help for the team?
Well, I mean, everything is a learning and preparation process for hopefully getting yourself into postseason play. So a team has to be able to adjust. You know, if we play teams that are playing in a certain system that are showing weakness in our system, then we have to be able to adjust and make those adjustments on the fly. So these types of games, I mean, by no means is this game over and are we just experimenting with anything. But I think, like I said, it's a tactical change from Coach Z that he saw something from the first match against these guys.
Blanco
that
a quick hit.
Surprised that's a no call.
Blanco down the pitch.
But you know, it's a tactical decision he made from something he saw from the first match, and it's a good adjustment for the boys to adapt to that situation. They have to complete this game. They need the 3 points to put them in a spot to continue to climb the table.
A huge 3 points for the Fuego if they can get them. But as you said, this match is not over. Still got around 20 minutes to play.
Wow,
We've got a yellow card.
Yellow card to Blanco.
Yellow card has come out of the pocket.
In the 69th minute. So much jawing. We'll earn that back to you. So in case you're just joining us, it was halftime. It was 1-1. Renato Bustamante, Abraham Campos gets on the score sheet first in the 47th minute. Then it was Jose Cuevas in the 55th minute to give the Fuego the lead. Great showing by Gaston Signetti. Wearing the captain's armband now, he gives it off to Milton Blanco, as you saw in your picture. Foul call by the referee. Be a free kick awarded to the Fuego. It plays it along. Blanco gets a touch on it. Martin trying to find Blanco. Ultimately finds Souza. Souza goes down. Slips on the turf.
It's getting a little chippy out there.
Yeah. Drawing back and forth between Tim Oguni and Souza. Fuego used to chippiness though after this past Saturday's match with Southern California Surf.
It's becoming a pattern. We get in a position where there's a lot on the line as we get into the meat of the season, and players have a lot of pride, man. They want to win these games. They play to put themselves in a postseason situation. I've always told our players and our teams that individual recognition comes from our team success, and that's a consistent pattern that the teams that put themselves in postseason play are teams that move players on to the next level.
And obviously every game is important, but this is really, like you said, the meat of the season. This is make it or break it for a club. If they can pull out results here, that's the momentum that carries them into July and ultimately into the postseason.
Yep, absolutely. And the Fuego's in a 4-2 situation, so they're right in that pocket of top four. And we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast the fact that we have games in hand. Yep. So the teams that are in front of us have played more games, and so we have to continue to get results and put ourselves in a situation where when we get at the tail end of the season, we're at a climax point, the team is playing well, and we're prepping for
Ventura with a chance. Goes wide.
That's exactly what we talked about. They dump those balls in and they win them.
Set pieces. Yep. Huge for Ventura. As you mentioned, the games in hand don't mean anything if you can't pull out results.
Yeah. Work against you, actually.
Yeah.
Got to get those points.
Martin feeds it to Campos. Who goes to Casillas. Casillas making quick work, dribbling around the defenders. Gets taken down. Begging for a foul call.
Quick shout out to our partner CMAC, who put on the production here that we are able to share with the community. Do a great job on our broadcast for the Fresno Fuego.
USL PDL tweeted out that we had one of the best, and that's a testament to them.
That's an honor.
We're just the voices. We're just the spokespersons. We say CMAC does all the heavy work and heavy lifting and making us look great.
That's right.
So thank you to them, guys.
They come out several hours before the game and get things set up. And
Souza with the chance, saved by Delgado.
Multiple camera angles and
replays.
The replays, yeah. Great crew.
Here come the fusion. The Fuego make quick work of taking back possession. Fusion trying to create some type of momentum, trying to get a goal back. Martin battling along the line. Ball Ball played deep, a little too heavy. No, will it? Saves it in, but Brumati right there to take the ball away. Joey Chica trying to work around. Doesn't do it. Quentin Anson standing up strong. That's a great shot there, bro. Head coach Brian Zwaszka. As always, you can catch match previews, match recaps on FresnoFuego.com. You can follow the Fuego at Fresno Fuego on Twitter, at Fresno Fuego FC on Snapchat and Instagram, and then Fresno Fuego on Facebook.
Our social media world continues to grow.
It's always fun seeing the reaction from fans. It brings the fans closer to the clubs.
Great combination play by the Fuego.
Trying to rebound it. Souza can't get a hand of it. Casillas takes a hard knock, but stays with it. Casillas gets up from the ground. Will he earn a corner? No, it will be a goal kick for the Fusion.
Like to see a replay on that from the combination passes that led to the shot on goal if our camera crew could get that. It was a nice little give and go and good look there.
Those little things that don't show up in the score sheet, they really make a difference. Sergio Noose, as we mentioned, defensive midfielder role with possession. Awkward play. Quick takedown, be a free kick for the Fusion. They could see his upset.
Diego.
Here's a replay of that give and go you were asking for, Jeremy.
There's the shot. Yeah, Felipe, the defender does well to cut Felipe out and not allow him to get a rebound.
Using that body to shield him off. So Kai Bailey looks to set it up. Randy Mendoza will take it instead. But hits the head of Abraham Campos. Long can make quick work with so the Fusion take back possession. Mendoza back on the ball. Working against Sergi Noose. Crosses it in. Chance for Fusion, and it goes over the bar.
Huge save by Augie Ray.
Getting the fingertips on it to send it over.
Gets a touch, and again, it's those services into the box that the Fusion just dominate against the Fuego, and they're showing it again. That's a huge save by Augie Ray. It's a game changer, a momentum shifter, and hopefully Fuego get it.
Here's a look at it.
Wow.
Has to be right now.
Big save.
Save of the game.
Big save.
So Kai Bailey will roam over to the corner flag. It will set it up. So Bailey is ready to hopefully peel it back another goal for the Fusion. But a substitution will come on for the Fuego. Alex Colwell will check in.
It's another interesting sub.
And Diego Casillas will come off.
Yeah, we got about 13, 14 minutes left in the match, and Diego's obviously a attacking-minded player, and we have another defensive player coming in, but a big body, a guy that hopefully will be good in the air and help thwart those crosses and get on the end of into some stuff instead of the Fusion.
Kai Bailey switching corner flags, referee told him that, but as you mentioned, it's so dangerous on crosses and set pieces that it's going to be crucial to have the extra body.
We'll see how we do to maintain possession getting forward.
Bailey sends it in. Campos gets a head on it. Valeris, and it'll be a free kick to the Fuego. The foul they called against Ventura.
Looks like Colwell's playing he's actually playing the 9 position, so.
Really?
Alex is a local player, another Bullard High School player, and played in the academy with Odyssey, and actually was a striker through much of his youth career. And I think Robin Kane, one of our former Fuego coaches, and was an academy coach as well for Odyssey, moved him back to center back, and he's been playing center back for the last 4 years. So a position that he's somewhat familiar with, so we'll see how he does playing the 9 role.
Here comes Souza. Souza trying to keep it in, does just that, crosses it in, chance for Fuego, it's cleared away. Souza again on the ball. Gets tackled out, throwing for the Fuego. But did you hear yourself explaining Colwell? You know what that sounded like? Christian Cheney.
Yeah, Cheney had the same kind of story. Yeah.
So see if Colwell can bring the same type of goal scoring for the Fuego. That might be a little too tall of an ask.
Those two guys are good friends too.
Cleared away by Ventura County.
Been mentioning Bullard High School a lot tonight. Quite a few players have come through that system. The Igel Francis runs the program over there, and obviously has done a great job.
So the Fuego give away possession to the Fusion in the Fusion jet. Just do that. It'll be a throw-in for the Fuego after a great deflection play by Rios.
Well played by Rios there.
Yeah. Elijah Martin's had a great night in that right back position.
He's been a fixture for us all year, just doing extremely well. He's really locked down that outside back position.
Yeah.
And consistent. Gets up and down the field. He's got a great engine. Keeps the ball. Hard tackler.
Big shoes he had to replace in Elliott Hoare too.
Yeah, he's done well. He's done very well.
Kai Bailey trying to work around Joe Chica. Sends it into the box. A little bit too heavy. Ray gets there. Could be a foul call though. Jawing back and forth between Ray and Sam Strong. See what the head referee here will do. Will he go to his pocket? No, just simply waves him off.
I think Augie's trying to set the tone a little bit in his box.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody knows it comes in his box. They're going to have a little bit of a battle.
And he knows opponents are watching the stream too. Colwell heads it down. Too heavy. Delgado cleans it up. Sends it back out. Randy Mendoza trying to get back on the ball. Ball goes out of play. Throw on ultimately awarded to the Fusion. Bad giveaway there by the 805's team. Cole on the ball.
Colwell showing how he can play with his back to the goal. Did well there.
News hands it off to Brumati. Brumati sends it back to Spurgeon. Ball takes a deflection of the Fusion player. Sam Strong has moved up of his defensive midfielder role. Play up towards number 9 position. Here comes a chance for the Fuego. Alex Colwell. Can he get it? Has space. Lays it off to Souza. Souza with a chance. Takes a deflection. Colwell with a chance. No, hands off to Chica. Chica heads it in, but it's saved by Delgado.
Colwell, being a defender majority of the time,
Yeah.
having a look at the goal like that, I'm shocked he doesn't have a shot.
Right?
Hey, more power to him for finding his teammate in the middle of the box. I mean,
I was
not a bad
surprised there.
decision, but I expect him to have a tendency to want to smash it. Defenders like to get forward. He's got a good look at the goal. Nice guy, man. That's a nice.
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
I mean, if Chica scored that goal, I think he would have sent a nice little gift basket to Colwell because that was a golden opportunity for him.
Absolutely.
Delgado's ball sent forward. Goes back to his opposing goalkeeper, Augustine Ray. Got around 10 minutes left in this match. Augustine Ray looks downfield. Colwell brings it down once again. Milton Blanco with a chance, but it goes offsides. No goal. Firesco want to celebrate another one out there. So you're hearing through the microphones of the stream. Here come the Fusion. Fusion will get called back. Out of play, they'll say. Trio of Fuego players trying to get the ball. Ultimately, Ventura County wins possession. Comes Randy Mendoza, lays it off. Ventura County have players moving into the box, but the ball goes out. And you see all those Ventura County players, their heads just dropped as soon as they saw that ball go out. They knew that was an amazing chance if they got it.
Yeah, you know, it's you got about 7 minutes left in the match, and at some point your mind plays a little bit of tricks on you, you know. Not creating too many chances at the moment. Fuego's still getting after them, and
Joey Chica has Milton Blanco out wide. Too heavy. Get photographer for the Grizzlies and for the Fuego, as well as the Freeze. Kyle Maddox out there. See a shot of him in the orange.
Always taking good photos for us.
I love using him on the pre-match and post-match previews and post wrap-ups. Great shots. You can check those out on FresnoFuego.com as well. Alex Colwell tries to find Blanco, but it's cleared away by Tim Oguni.
Bruno's another player, our outside left back, that just has been an absolute fixture in our back line. Consistent. Another guy with an engine, gets up and down the field, and just he's out of Brazil and just a phenomenal player.
And what a goal he had a couple weeks ago too.
Looks like we got a substitution. Our captain Milton Blanco's coming off.
And Milton Blanco will hand the captain's armband to Abraham Campos. And now here we go. Who will be coming on the pitch for the Fuego? Looks to be either Jason Ng or Anthony Velarde.
And
it'll be Anthony Velarde, yeah. Tough spot to see substitutions out here.
Couldn't see the
sorry
number
about that.
from
Yeah,
from this angle. Anthony Velarde is out of Reedley, California, which is just south of Fresno, and comes from a football family. There's a bunch of him and his brothers who are great players. So special player, plays in the middle of the park and very technical, can spray the ball around, keep it, and it's good to see him get into the match.
Velarde has an assist this year. He started the game. So let's make some quick magic out of that. Souza goes down.
He plays his college soccer at Fresno Pacific, Velarde, left-footed.
Alex Colwell working down the line. Leaves it off to Rios. Velarde. Noose with the shot. Gets parried away. Delgado will get there. Trevor Spurgeon. Make sure no Fusion player gets on it.
It's winning that first ball. That's what we had struggled with before, so it's good to see our guys attacking that first ball in the air, not allowing Fusion to dictate the flow of the second ball.
During the first half, we were talking about how well the Fusion been passing and how well they've been dictating the tempo, and now the Fuego have completely turned that around and set their own tone to it. As you can see on your monitor at home, is the Fusion are constantly running towards the ball all over the place, and the Fuego are doing a great job of making sure that they're tiring these players out. Ball roll out. George doing a great job shielding off his man. Another substitution for the Fuego.
It's like Jason Ng this time is coming into the match.
We'll wait to see who's coming out.
Jason plays his college ball at UNLV for Coach Rich Ryerson.
And looks to be Elijah Martin coming out. What a match he's had tonight.
Yeah, he's consistently been good all year. He's a young player, born in 1996, so expect him to have quite a future in the pro ranks.
Yeah,
here real soon.
Mentioned the other great defender, Elliot Horde, former Fuego player. So we'll see if maybe Elijah Martin gets a USL chance down the line.
He's actually already. We've talked about this before as well, but He went into the Galaxy system, played as an academy player. He played in Bradenton for the U17 national team, and actually played for Galaxy 2 last 2 seasons ago before he went out to Tampa Bay Rowdies. So
another former Fuego player playing with the Galaxy as well, Nathan Smith.
Nathan Smith
featuring
is
with
the first
them.
team.
Yeah. Well, what a great academy also for the Galaxy. Just the ability to spot great talent. I was listening to ESPN FC podcast last night, and they're talking about U.S. international Paul Arriola, who plays for the Cholos of Tijuana. And just the pipeline of they're able to spot players early, and they're honest with them. They're saying, okay, you're either you're gonna make it, or you might have to take a time out. You still need to develop, but they're really honest with their players, and they do a great job of developing that talent for their first team and for other teams as well.
Yeah, Galaxy's they set the bar in American soccer. They've done a great job, and I'm sure they're dialed in from top to bottom on what they want out of their players. They've done a good job of bringing in homegrown talent, and so it's a model. The Major League Soccer as a whole has just done an incredible job over the course of the last 21 years, and just changing the landscape of football here in our country.
Foul taken down.
Andy Rios a little late on the tackle there.
Jeremy Charon was with a man that went down.
With 3 assists. Number 10,
Milton Blanco getting the El Mexicano game MVP tonight. 3 assists. Yeah, that's great. Good for him.
Yeah. Really showed up tonight.
I said earlier, my youth coach used to say assist is better than goal. He bagged 3 of them tonight.
Here comes a chance, Sergi Noose going forward. Sergi Noose in a place we're not used to seeing him. Will shield the ball. Gets quickly dispossessed. Tries to win the ball back, but he calls for the foul. PDL's top 6 prospect right there.
Playing a little higher in the lines today.
You know, he really wants that goal after seeing Elijah Martin and Bruno Bomati score their first of the season. I know Trevor Spurgeon and Sergi Noose are itching to get on the score sheet.
Sergi's got an assist this year.
Yeah.
He's got an assist.
Here comes Ventura. Can they get one last effort in? No, cleared away.
Jason Ng does well to slide over and cover his center backs. Cleans up a little bit of a mess that the Ventura County Fusion created.
So now in stoppage time. Good 9th minute already. Ventura has their work cut out for them if they want to at least salvage a point here. Ball played into the box. Dangerous as always. Offside flag goes up.
Offside. Fusion.
Auguration to bleed the timeout. Referee with the signal with his hands up. This might be it to do it. Frank throws it up in the air. Fuego in back possession. Souza gets on the ball. No foul called. That will be a foul call now. Fusion with a free kick. Quickly taken. Let's play it long. They do just that. Spurgeon rises up and heads it away. Joey Chica now on the ball. Brumati kicks it deep. Delgado forced to come out of his line.
Referee's looking at his watch. I think we're coming to a close here tonight, boys.
Habercorn plays up, finds Mendoza. Mendoza battling 2 Fuego defenders. Here comes Velarde. Velarde looking to put the nail in the coffin. Oh, off the post.
Banks it off the post. He tried to sneak it in the near post.
Velarde now working against Mendoza. Trying to dribble past him. Here comes another Fuego defender. Foul called. Yellow card coming out of the pocket.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
Definitely a yellow card.
Against Randy Mendoza.
No intent of playing the ball. Frustration set in, and he's going to take a shot at Velarde there.
So referee marching off 10 yards. Can the Fuego improve their goal difference here? Velarde trying to shield off two Fusion defenders. Ventura. Ball gets played straight to Bermati. He gives it back to the Fusion. Whips it into the box. Ray coming off his line, saves it. Keeps the game at 3-1 here in the 90th minute.
Ray did well because Kai put himself in a good spot. Bailey put himself in a good spot to have a look at the goal, and Ray did well to cut that out.
And that is it. Referee signals the final, and it is 3-1. Fresno Fuego come away victorious here at Chachansey Park. Huge win for them.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely keeps the Fuego at the top of the table, takes us to 5-2, and keeps us in that postseason reach to make sure that we're top 2 in the division. Ventura's the Fusion's a good team. There's no question. They're not easy to get points against, and I think they'll continue to get better as the season goes on. But Fuego has to be happy with getting out tonight. A beautiful Thursday night here in downtown Fresno, Chachansey Park, with the 3 points.
So both teams now will travel to Burlingame to face the Dragons. The Fresno Fuego up first. The Ventura County Fusion up first on June 17th against the Dragons, and then Sunday on Father's Day, June 18th, the Fuego will take on Burlingame. So huge for both teams to go on that road and hopefully pull a result there if they can. But this is a huge one, as we mentioned, for the Fuego. Go up to 15 points, battling with that top spot for the playoffs. Make or break it time now.
Yeah, everything is important at this stage to make sure you keep your momentum moving forward and collect points along the way to keep yourself in postseason play.
And here's
I think we got some highlights.
Yeah, here's some highlights of this match. And great evening for Milton Blanco to get those 3 assists. You see Gaston Signetti there.
That was an early chance by Gaston. 3 minutes in. Blanco finds Chiva first time, plays it right at Delgado. Diego, Casillas had a few good looks at the goal in the first half. Was unfortunate not to bag himself a goal.
Right there, that's a prime example of how important Ray was tonight, early and often.
Here's the goal from Renato, just slots it in the far post.
Calm, cool, and collected, as you said.
That's correct. There it is, left foot, far post, tucks it in
off,
that post. And
Kerry Spurgeon told me that he knew Renato Bustamante would start scoring goals like crazy as soon as he got the first one, and he's feeling it for sure.
It's kind of like the dam breaks and the water flows.
There's Bustamante with another chance
good look
right there.
Bustamante.
Abraham's
Campos, game winner.
Yep. No chance.
Opened his hips, found that the post there, and
then this goal
just
also
tucked
right
it
here
in.
by Chiva. Jose Cuevas leading the Fuego on goals scored.
Look at that goal. That's got to be up for goal of the week. Yeah, that was a good goal.
Fuego fans, make sure to vote for that goal of the week on the USLPDO website. We'll be sure to tweet it out for you, and that's really deserving.
Lots of chances tonight for the Fuego. Fusion had some quality chances as well, so great save by Augie Ray there.
And right here, Colwell passing up the opportunity.
Velarde bangs it off the post late in the game. Oh, he wishes he had that one back.
Close.
So what a great evening of football here in downtown Fresno. Puts Fuego 5-2, and we got more soccer this weekend on the road. So see how it ends up.
Make sure to tune in with Twitter updates at Fresno Fuego for all the updates. And a reminder here, Fresno come away victorious 3-1 against the Fusion, getting back that second game as well. So for Jeremy Schultz, I'm Adrian Levino saying good night from Chachansey Park in downtown Fresno.